quick. Let's go ahead and talk about this Sonic X Shadow Generations trailer, dude. If you've been sleeping on the rock, they released it at the Game Fest yesterday. And this thing looks dope, first off. Like, first, I ain't gonna lie, when I was watching it live with friends, because I was like, I have to tune in. So I was watching it at first, and I was like, oh yeah, Sonic Generations, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, cool. Where's the Shadow stuff? Because I know it's going to be a remake of Generations, which is like, whatever. Then we actually got Shadow now. First off, they have freaking, rail, what was it, a bullet station? Like Sonic Heroes bullet station? Like, I already seen it, but like, now it's like, yeah, there's no way it's not that. Like, look at this. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. You can't tell me that doesn't look sick. And then I hope that the rail grinding in the game in general is better. Because so far, just that little still alone looks amazing. And of course, you see Shadow having his little powers. And then I think, you know, of course he's doing Westopolis because of course you gotta do Westopolis. And I ain't gonna lie, when I saw 3 hedgehogs, I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna do silver? Oh, you're gonna put silver in the game? Like, oh no, they meant classic. Which I'm like, yeah, I mean, cool, whatever. But I ain't gonna lie, those powers that Sonic had, that Shadow has, epic. Like let me see, I'm trying to go back. Yeah, they definitely have the arc because you can't be doing nothing without having the arc, of course. I agree, they might be doing Shadow justice with this one. I keep skipping too far ahead, dude, because it's like, there's a lot to talk about. Like, this was the thing that had me pocket. I ain't gonna lie. I actively popped off because I had to be told to keep quiet. Because I'm like, they got freaking Kingdom Valley. They did Kingdom Valley, which, if you don't know, Kingdom Valley is like probably one of my favorite stages in Sonic 06. I love, like, for some reason, I love the stage. I love the music. It's that one thing that, like, always resonated with me the most. So seeing that in the game is just, phenomenal. Like, dude, and it's like, yeah, most Sonic, whatever. But like, seeing Shadow and like, okay, his helmet attack is going to be more of a teleport, which is like more of a visual thing. Awesome, that's cool. And it's like, oh yeah, they're doing the Ultimate Collection and everything. Yeah, woo, yeah, Sonic, whatever. Like, when I said we were doing everything, they were doing everything, and I was like, yeah, cool. Yeah, Kingdom Valley was definitely the next best pick. Yeah, for sure. Like, if you're going to pick something from 06, I would say Kingdom Valley. Because I didn't want them to do another, I didn't want them to do, like, the Flame Core. Because I felt like that would have been, when we think about good stages that they could use for Shadow, like, they have a lot of the good ones. They have the Arc. Westopolis is going to be there. Come on. Kingdom Valley, and Bullet Station are the 4 that we know of, for sure. Some other ones they could pick, like I said, Aquatic Base or would be good, or White Acropolis. White Acropolis was Shadow's first level in 06. But I don't know if they'd be willing to, I mean, it would be nice because you don't have a snow level in Generations. So it would be a nice change of pace. It would definitely, I think they would choose White Acropolis because of what it looks like visually. But I'm over here stalling because we haven't gotten to like the biggest part about this freaking trailer, which is the simple fact of this motherfucker has wings, dude. This motherfucker has wings. MJ said it best. They might be doing Shadow justice because he has dark Black Doom powers. First off, I thought Black Doom was dead. Sounds like he's just back and he has to go back to the past in order to do something. I don't know. As story-wise, I don't know. But to be fair, the story in Generations was never its strong point. They may be cooking something here, but who knows? But going back to Shadow's past and bringing back Black Doom and everything, having like Black Doom powers, and we'll probably talk more about that when we look at the website. Just having that in general is just, ooh, magnifique. The question is, what are they going to do with this, gameplay-wise? Like, is this going to be one of those cinematic spectacle kind of things? Where it's just like him being on the glider? Or is it gonna be like actively gonna change how he plays? Like, is it gonna be like, him having the chaos powers in his game in Shadow the Hedgehog, where he like charges up chaos powers and instead he just grows wings, and that's the telltale sign that boom, he got it. Wasn't he chaos controlled somewhere else? I Because I thought because didn't Shadow chaos control the comet? Like I thought he killed Black Doom, and then he teleported the comet. Chaos controlled the comet to space so he could shoot it with the Eclipse cannon. Am I misreading that? Yeah, because I could have sworn he killed Black Doom. I mean, we're gonna have to do some research because I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to start learning more about my Shadow lore because I'm gonna be honest. As far as what I know about Shadow as a character, it's very, very much not strong at all. Here, let's get to this website, dude. Because of course the website updated a little bit more. Now we got more information about what's going on here. Which is like, yeah, Sonic X Shadow Generations. They haven't linked to Sonic Generations. Who cares? Which of course they talk about the Return of Shadow. In this new standalone campaign, Shadow's nemesis, Black Doom, has reemerged and threatens to take over the world once again. On top of that, they have like some other things. Let's see. Harness Shadow's new Doom powers, which, alright, so it's not just his Chaos power, he has Doom powers to battle hordes of enemies and tackle platformer challenges like never before. Surf on water, fly over obstacles, and stop time with the return of Chaos control. So we just gonna. So this is like, based on how they're speaking about it, this is low key Shadow the Hedgehog 2. Like low key. Like this is its own separate thing, and it seems like it's gonna be like not that big. So it's gonna be tacked on with Sonic Generations. Think of it like with the Mario game. What was it? The Mario game that came out with a Bowser's Theory. Mario 3D World. And like the Bowser's Theory was like its own separate thing, but it wasn't that big, but it was kind of like an add-on. Think of the Shadow stuff as that, and I think we can temper expectations of what to expect. But because this is low-key Shadow the Hedgehog 2, just kind of like scaled down just a little bit. Feel me? On top of that, they say like, experience the ultimate showdown between Shadow and Black Doom in the news boss battle. In a news boss battle that tests your skills and reflexes. Use all of Shadow's ability to defeat Black Doom and save the world. And then on top of that, they got a new white space. So they got a whole open world where you can explore as Shadow. So it's like, as he gains power, he can explore further and uncover secrets hidden throughout. Now, I ain't go front. Like, if I can just zoom in for a bit. Something about this screenshot doesn't feel right. I think it's just the water, if I'm being honest with you. Like, because you look at, it's inspired by Frontiers, which, okay, the open world's gonna play similar to Frontiers, which, that's cool. But, like, something about the water doesn't seem right, but it's like, girl, let's be honest, I'm not gonna be paying attention to the water physics when I'm playing this game. Feel me? So it's like, but still, it says a new boss battle, so there may only be one boss battle, but who knows? Because like they also had the Bio Lizard, so it can't just be him, And of course, Shadow having more abilities to be used, like him exploring more of the fact that he has Black Doom's blood in him, and exploring that aspect of him is, I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty incredible. Of course, all that's left is like the trailer, but you also got some other stuff like Black Doom behind, pinball. Who cares? Here we go, more. I have no idea what this is. Oh, I think no, he's shooting that. So that looks like a dope ass Chaos Spear. I ain't gonna lie to you. Maybe that's just me though. But that Chaos Spear looks dope as hell. And shadow grinding, cool. Shadow grinding, cool. Him confronting Black Doom, cool. Kick the thing, cool. Okay, so not much more in terms of pictures, but overall, dude, I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think Shadow's back. I'm just gonna. I missed this MJ, but yep, I would hope that soon we have the Year of Silver. That would be. I think I'd die. I think I'd literally die happy. I would die happy knowing that there's that my boy Shadow Silver is getting some play. And oh, before I forget, there's also the deluxe edition, which okay. What do you get? You get play the game 3 days early, more additional level and skins for Shadow, skill points, extra BGM pack, which the extra level coming out in the holidays, so probably around Christmas time, and digital art book and OST, also a Sonic Adventure skin, which I ain't gonna lie, pretty dope. But keep in mind, leave this right here, not available for Switch. So you need to get this for if you want to get the early release thing, get it for anything else other than Switch. Which I think for how much is it right now? Because of course I'm getting it for I can play it on the computer. So right now you can get it for around $50. Or you get the deluxe edition for $60. But the game itself is $50. Yeah, no. That's probably the biggest thing about this that I just because I didn't know about this at first because I have no idea. Yeah, no, MJ, they did that on purpose solely to get you. So you have to play on the 25th. You cannot play on the 22nd. Also, there's you get a little card with that. But this, I did not know what this was at first. Like Terrell's I looked it up, was the original that's his original what he looked like originally before they settled with this. Which, not gonna lie, glad they went with this. But I'm like, I didn't even know about this at all. I'm like, this was a cut, like a real deep cut. Like having this skin for like available when you pre-order it for the full $60. I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty too. That's pretty cool. Like digital art book, I would prefer physical one personally, but it is what it is. OST, if we were to get the OST, whatever. I like OSTs. So I like buying OSTs, so that's fine. And you get more music and more skill points. Which, if you don't know skill points in the game, you can use that for little perks in the game. May pre-order this. I ain't gonna lie. I might try to pre-order this. It's like $60. That's not bad for the book, because that's about as much as you would pay for a full price game. Any other full price game. But if you don't want it, you can just get the original version for $50, which again, pretty good. And then let's see, is there anything on here that would? It doesn't look like they have anything else on the Steam page that is like different. Let's see. I'll do a quick glance through. Blah 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 blah. It's just rest of it's just telling us what Sonic Generations is, which cool. So overall, I ain't gonna lie, dude. I do not care about Sonic Generations at all. I'm still gonna play it because Sonic Generation was good, but I don't know. West Planet is ass. So I was like, so you gotta forgive me if I'm not super excited knowing how the game ends. But the Shadow stuff is what really pulling me in and selling me. I'm not gonna lie. And that's probably real smart on their end. Having something else tacked onto this game. So that way people who haven't played Generations before will be able to play it. You can even play it 3 days early, unless you have a Switch. And if you're someone like me, who's like already played it, not that interested in Sonic Generations, well, good news. You have a whole other game right here with Shadow the Hedgehog 2, let's be honest. And, you have all that going on. And I just hope that, I really hope that they do well with the game. I really hope they do well with the story, and I hope they do well with characterizing Shadow. Because for what I've seen, it's looking good, but like, They fumbled the bag before. That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna go at this cautiously optimistic. Yeah, I'm feeling good about that. But I don't know. Y'all tap in. Let me know what y'all thinking, cause this is dope as hell, dude.